Wake up with a smile, and then in a while, come to lunch with the ladies. Lunch with the ladies. Lunch with the ladies. Lunch with the ladies.
Welcome to another Lunch with the Ladies. If this is the first time you're watching, you're in for a treat. We like to chat about important things, fun things, and happy things. And today we're chatting about one of the most happiest things in the world, if not the happiest, and that's having a baby. We're celebrating Messalina, our co-host, who is having a baby very soon. Now, Messalina is going to tell us what a baby shower is like these days and what's going on, because none of the panelists right now are even close to having grandchildren. And what I found just by talking to Messalina for a little while is, oh baby, have things changed. So we're going to find out what's going on with baby showers in 2021. But first, ladies, let's get chatting. Has anyone been doing anything fun, going on any trips, going on any staycations?
We went down to Cape May, New Jersey 2 weeks ago. It was really a lot of fun. Went for the 2 days. The hydrangeas are beautiful. They're all in bloom. I don't know what's wrong with the ones in our backyard, but apparently they grow beautifully in Cape May.
It's the soil.
It has to be. They were
yeah, something about the soil. Messalina, have you been able to do anything fun?
I am going to the pool a bit when I can. I'm mostly just avoiding the heat right now. So that's the extent for me, but I think that's a lot for 9 months.
Yeah. I was pregnant in the summer, and I just remember splashing water on my body and then sitting in front of a fan to cool myself off. It was really hot. And Zani, what about you? Have you been anywhere, done anything fun? Hit any street fairs?
I actually been hitting a few nice golf courses in the tri-state area. So that's been a lot of fun visiting around and hanging out at different courses. So you know me, I love playing golf. So just getting out to Long Island, to Queens, Jersey. I've just been all over. And Delaware, played out in Delaware. So that was fun.
And getting exercise too.
Yes and no. You know, you have the golf cart, so
and
some of the adult elixirs that go along with it.
All right. And what about you, Ileana?
We have not done anything yet, except we have ventured out to do some of our favorite restaurants in the tri-state area. So that's been wonderful to not only support them, but to just get out and eat that great food and not have to cook. Yeah. So it's been delicious.
Yeah. Well, I want to mention something that I've been doing because I haven't been there in a while, and I went to the most magical place on earth. I took a road trip to Disney.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it is still magical, and it was so good to be there. It was extra magical. And part of the reason it was extra magical is because the parks aren't open to capacity. So the lines are very, very short. I think the longest line was 45 minutes. For anyone that loves Disney, it's the same old Disney, although it's a little bit improved now. Things are faster. Entry is faster. You don't have to put your finger on the thing anymore. It's a little different getting into the park. And a lot of the food is ordered on apps now. So you don't wait online. You can be across the other side of the park, put it in on the app, and then you just go pick it up. So COVID has made, it's made some changes, and I think Disney will keep it because it speeds things up. I went on It's a Small World 3 times and there was no line. So I'm ready to go back again, but I was just so happy to be there because it was really magical. So let's get talking baby showers. What we remember about our baby showers so many years ago, or something about having a newborn baby. I'm going to start with you, Beth.
I did not have a baby shower because we are Jewish. That is not our custom. It's just considered, something you have to wait and have afterward. I remember not knowing how to get our child in the car seat to get him home from the hospital, and how long it took, and where does his arm go? Where does this buckle go? And then telling my husband, slow down, you're going too fast. I think it took us, it must have taken us 20 minutes to drive the 1.5 miles from the hospital to the house.
Messalina can fill us in if the car seats have gotten any easier.
Well, things have definitely gotten a lot more complicated with the safety and things and stuff you have to check for and everything. But they seem to, well, my husband seems to have been able to insert everything into the car very easily, but he's an engineer. So, I've not tried it yet.
Okay. All right.
You got to practice on a doll with the baby. That's the hard part.
Zani, what about you? What do you remember?
I just remember it being fun and just having, my mom, try to figure out what we're going to do. What am I going to like? What are we going to eat? So it was almost like I had my aunts and everyone, too many people involved. So yeah, so it was a little bit of a blur, but it was, it was memorable.
What about you, Ileana?
Well, I do have this one incident that I remember very, very clearly. So I was working in the corporate sector at the time, and I was on my maternity leave, but there was a big meeting going on in our company that I didn't want to miss. And I thought I'll just go to the meeting. It was 2 hours away at this, in Allentown, Pennsylvania. So I go to the meeting. Well, what I didn't realize was, and so listen carefully, Messalina, if you're going to breastfeed, you better bring that breast pump with you. Because all of a sudden I'm sitting there in this meeting, and now it was, I don't know, maybe 11 o'clock in the morning. And all of a sudden I'm like, my boobs hurt. And all of a sudden I look, and there they are, giant stains. I was leaking. I had no idea. And so for the rest of the day, it was just so painful. And I'd go to the bathroom and I tried to squeeze them and I'd put, paper towels. And at this point, I didn't even care what people saw because I was just like, get me some relief. But there was nothing really you could do until I got home. And that was the first thing I did. I took both those pumps and put them on there and got rid of that milk. So that's very vividly, I remember that.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good advice. Thank you.
Yeah. And that is something that's a topic for another show, is juggling work and baby and life and everything.
Yeah,
That is something that you hit on. That's very important right there, Ileana. Definitely a topic for another show. I have a prop because of what I remember from my baby shower. This was a handmade photo album, and I got it at my baby shower, and it's got all little bears and stuff on it. And the thing is, it's actually filled inside with pictures. I think that if it was my second son, I know if it was my second son, it wouldn't have been filled with pictures, but this was it was like a handmade item, and it's a great memory. I remember that about my baby shower. Now we'll start the baby shower talk. Messalina, do we have a special guest joining us today?
We do. My mom is here, Ruth Morley.
So nice to meet you.
Oh, that's not your mom, that's your sister.
I know. They look like that question, like, whose hands is this, mother or sister?
Yes.
So very cool. So, well, let's talk baby shower. So Ruth, first of all, you must be very excited, right?
Yes, very excited.
Tell me what part you had in putting a baby shower together.
I mostly planned it, but Messa had tons of input. She was really helpful because she's super organized. And we did an online web baby shower, which was an ongoing thing online, which was really lovely because family all over the world and friends could access it and see cute pictures of Messa and James when they were little and they were babies, and see sonogram photographs and share memories, and even play online silly games, which I mailed out gifts for, which was fun. We had leaderboards of how people did. And then we did a very small in-person shower on our porch on a Sunday afternoon. So that was really special to have just the closest friends and people who were over here with us.
So I do remember now games. I'm pretty sure they were silly games at the shower. So the games that you had now, your shower was live streamed. This was because of the pandemic, but do you think that this is something that is going to continue?
I hope so, because it was really nice because people were able to comment and interact, and the online website that mom found as well was awesome.
Yeah, it was just nice having people, such diverse people who wouldn't normally have been able to be there, take part. And that was really fun. That made it even more special.
And that is interesting because there are some good things that came out of this, or maybe not. I don't want to chalk anything good up to the pandemic, but technology, it's kind of increased increased our ability to realize how technology can help us. What kind of gifts are people getting for baby showers these days?
I think a lot of it's down to like each individual person as to what they put on their registry. I know for my husband James and I, we really wanted to focus in on trying to pick things that are sustainable and ethically made and things like that. And then obviously things that were practical and safe. So like we had things like car seats on, we had wooden toys, so that way they last longer. You don't have to worry about plastics. We had like ethical books and things like that that help like teach your child about saving the oceans. So like a whole range of things. And like instead of doing your classic plastic baby bottles, I found this website where they make the nipple it's all made in the US, which is awesome, and they hook it up to a mason jar. So you're able to screw it onto a mason jar and keep reusing it. The mason jars go in the dishwasher, and it's super, super easy. And so like a lot of cool things like that are what we put on our registry.
And a lot of really beautiful made in the USA baby clothes.
Yeah.
Wow. So the things that are on your register, it used to be, I mean, when all four of us had our showers or had our babies, there was no such thing as Amazon. So we would pick a store. How do you do a registry these days?
We found Baby List, and it allows you to put things from loads and loads of different stores. Basically, you just set up this thing on your phone, and then any website you're looking at, you can just it will import the data and put it into your registry. So
And when you click on it, it opens a separate window on on the vendor's website. So then you can go back to the registry. You don't even have to you just flip between the screens. It's really, really easy.
It doesn't sound it to me. Does it sound it to any of you other ladies?
No,
Yeah,
that's
brilliant,
incredibly
brilliant idea.
Click and get out the credit card and you're all good.
Now, if you could just get an app that gives birth, you're all set.
So Messalina, I think you told me that or Ruth, that you saved some things for Messalina to use that were hers.
Yes, I saved a bunch of clothes. I used things for her and her sister, a younger sister, and then I packed them all away in Rubbermaid boxes, which it turns out are amazing for storing stuff. So yes, we've lots of little clothes.
the high chair, we've got a high chair.
Beautiful wooden high chair. We
Beautiful
still have.
pram. We've got a pram still.
Yeah.
We've got like I'm trying to think like the Moses basket.
Moses
so like
basket,
which is like
yeah.
a bassinet. So loads of different things. It's been really good. Like basically, unless it's something that's had to be updated because of safety protocols or like things like that, we're still using it, and it's great. Toys, swings.
Yeah, all
Loads
kinds
of
of stuff.
Messalina, you mentioned that you took baby classes. I want the guests, I want the other co-hosts to ask Messalina about baby classes.
I'm going to ask you this, Messalina. Did your husband faint? My husband came pretty close in every session.
He did something called St. John's Ambulance in the UK, which is basically where you become like a first responder, first aider. And so he's very good with dealing with medical things and blood and stuff like that. So he wasn't phased. I'm hoping that that's actually the case in the hospital when it's really happening, but he was good with the class.
Good. Good to hear.
So when my husband and I left the hospital with our first child, I remember they would always say, do you want to change the diaper? And we'd say no. And it was because we didn't know how to change a diaper. But we did in the privacy of our home when we got home. And believe me, after a certain time, I could do it with one hand. What are the things that they teach in the baby classes?
So like, I was amazed at like all the different things they have. So you have one that kind of goes through all the different stages of labor and what's going to happen in the hospital. And then they have another one about how to take care of your baby, like bathing it, feeding it, changing the diapers and so on, and all of that. And there's a lot of rules about how to reduce the risk of SIDS, which is sudden infant death syndrome. So you're not allowed to have baby sleep on their stomach. You're not allowed to have baby have blankets and things. So you just put the baby in a sleep sack, and that's all you need. And there's a bunch of different things that they go over like that. They do grandparents classes and things as well. So especially if it's a big age gap, then it helps to make sure that the whole family's up to date. They do siblings classes, so to help siblings adjust to the idea of a new baby coming into the household.
And what kind of diapers do people use now?
We're going to try and use reusable diapers, so cloth ones, but they're very different now. They have plastic shells and so on, and they're meant to be a lot easier and work a lot better. But we also have some made of bamboo that are disposable. So if the reusable don't work, we can do the bamboo disposable ones. And those are, again, more sustainable because bamboo takes a lot less pressure on the environment. So that's
Wonderful.
where we're at with diapers.
So proud of you.
Yeah.
Good girl.
For you, yeah.
Yeah.
Sustainable was not a word back in the day. And Zani and I were speaking the other day about something called a diaper genie. Do you remember that, Zani?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, and I got it at my shower, and it was something to stuff the diaper in, and I didn't think it did. No offense to the diaper genie makers, but it didn't make my life any easier. But I always wondered also about all of the the consumable aspect of it, those diapers. So it's so good to see that they're made with the environment in mind these days. Messalina, we did send some gifts over for you. I think that one is for you. There's one bag for you and one bag for things for the babies. Because frankly, I don't know what I didn't know what we all didn't know. We were talking about it and we're like, we don't know what you have or what you want. And we're like, we don't need, what did you say, Beth, about buying something for a baby?
Oh, what did I say? I said, I just didn't read. I think it's just better for the mother. The mother needs gifts. I like you. Really, babies get plenty. It's a poor mom. They forget about you.
Yeah. I said to her to enjoy the shower because after this, once the baby's born, you're chopped liver.
Oh, yeah, that's a secret among mothers.
Okay, here we go. Oh my goodness, caramel tea, perfect. And I love this brand as well, so thank you.
Yeah, you'll need to calm down.
Lots of deep breaths. Ooh, a lavender diffuser. Oh, that's going to be lovely. Thank you very much. So nice and so pretty.
It's all about being calm.
Ooh. Cupcakes.
Oh, that's the best.
And about treating yourself. Gluten-free, dairy-free.
That's amazing.
Everything for you.
Yeah, that's awesome. Thank you so much. That's perfect. Oh my god, more food. Oh, dark chocolate covered raisins. Amazing. I love it. Thank you.
Again, you need a treat.
When you're going to be so hot, you get really hungry being a new mom because you're always doing something.
Going. Yeah.
And there's no more sitting down for meals.
That's right.
Which I was saying, we should not be telling her all these things.
It's too late now.
There's no turning back.
And we've got a glass here that says #nappy hour.
Oh. Nappy hour.
That's awesome. That's perfect. I'm definitely missing having a glass of wine with a meal. So looking forward to that. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
I can say one
Enjoy,
added fun
enjoy.
thing about a new baby is you start to enjoy eating the baby food.
Wow.
That's the one thing I remember was eating a lot of baby food, trying to feed the baby.
Mhm.
You would taste it, want to see if they like it, so that's a fun phase to go through.
Although Zani, when I was looking for in the baby aisle, just that was kind of fun, and I saw the kind of baby food they have now, like
the organic. Mhm.
avocado, carrot.
Right. Remember you had to mix it to get when you started changing the applesauce with one or like with one of the meats with an applesauce or a carrot to kind of give it flavor.
Yeah, well, you were really creative. I was not. I gave them arrowroot biscuits. I would eat them too. They were like cookies.
Right.
They were pretty good.
They were
Those
really
were
good.
good.
Yeah, they were
Yeah.
good.
You became an expert at making food look like it was food when it was.
Yeah, with her sister, her younger sister decided that she was still on mushed up foods, but she didn't want to eat anything that was mushed. So I had to cook things until they were mush, but keep them looking like they were regular so that she would eat them like Big Sister Messa.
Oh,
Nightmare.
what we do for our kids.
Exactly, to get them healthy.
Yes.
So then this says for baby,
Yeah.
best wishes to ladies. Oh, I love the sparkly paper.
I didn't know what you were having, so I wrapped it in blue and pink.
Perfect.
So play it safe.
Brilliant. Burt's Bees baby wipes. Thank you.
Oh,
That's
yes.
awesome.
All natural, organic wipes or whatever.
They're fabulous, and they're definitely going to be used.
Oh, was that from your trip?
That's what my love.
It was, yes. And I didn't know if it was a boy or girl, so she got Mickey and Minnie things.
Oh, 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 oh my goodness.
That's adorable. Thank you very much. I love it.
You're welcome.
So cute. I'll probably play with them as much as baby.
I don't even know if they're baby safe. Who knows? But
I'm
they're
sure
cute.
they are. They're adorable. Thank you
They're
so
cute.
much. That's so kind of all of you.
Well, we wish you the best. And we hope we'll see you in some of the coming shows in between, or maybe we'll schedule it during the naps.
Yes.
That you could be on screen with us.
We wish you all happiness.
Thank
Or if we
you.
do it,
Yes,
we do it,
enjoy every moment.
if we do it when I'm available, I'll take baby for a walk. I volunteer.
Oh,
Oh,
that would be
good
wonderful.
mommy.
Oh, what a good mom. And we wish you sleep.
Yes. So when that baby naps, you nap.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yep.
Yes,
It's
there's
just
nothing
beautiful.
more important.
Yes. So, Messalina, as I said, we're all so happy for you, and we'll be posting it on Facebook when you have the baby. We're all looking forward to it, and some pictures. Speaking of women and things women deal with, I know that you have a special charity shout out for today.
My charity shout out is for the PCOS Awareness Association. And it's dedicated to bringing awareness worldwide about polycystic ovary syndrome and providing educational and support services to help people understand the disease, and also how it can be treated, as well as support for those who are diagnosed with it. And that's something that I was diagnosed with 4 years ago, and this association's been really big help for me. I've learned so much. I know it's helped other women who have also been diagnosed with it. So yeah, it's just a great charity. They're very supportive, have a great network, and we get loads of information and resources. So it's great.
Thank you, Messalina. And that makes having this baby even more special because it was under extenuating circumstances. So
Yes.
everyone, please, especially if you have PCOS, please look to this as a resource. Messalina swears by it, and everyone needs support and information because that's how you get through any problem. So thank you for that, Messalina.
Thank you all of you for today. It's been lovely.
You're welcome. And as always, everyone, thank you for being here. Ruth, it was a pleasure meeting you. Messalina, congrats again, and we'll talk soon. Everyone out there, find us on Facebook, find us on YouTube, Lunch with the Ladies, all one word, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications. Every day, find some joy, give some joy. Messalina, wishing you extra joy. And we'll all see you again soon for another Lunch with the Ladies. Bye.
Bye.
Wake up with a smile